I also realized that if somebody like my father gets killed in such a way and can get away with it, then I'm afraid that this kind of phenomenon will come back again and again. When children make mistakes, we reprimand them. And so similarly, if something like this happens and you don't find the culprit, that will only encourage that kind of a behavior. So many people advise me, you're a doctor, you have a bright career, you have 2 children, and you're responsible for them. Why don't you take care of them? The person who's gone is gone. Let it go. You fighting this is affecting not just you but your children as well. But I wonder, I ask myself, what is the right thing to do? I keep wondering myself, what is right? I really don't have an answer to what is the answer to that question. Is my responsibility only to take care of my children and be selfish towards what is left? Or should I, however difficult it is, whatever be the ordeal, should I try to find the culprit, because that will potentially help not the community. The judge in his judgment had told, while the murderers make merry, the hapless victims weep. I think he understood what we as a family are going through. I'm not a politician, neither am I an activist. But I felt that killing someone is not right. It is not acceptable and it should not be encouraged. If a murder of somebody of a stature of his stature, who was brother to the ex-chief minister of Andhra Pradesh, who is uncle to the current chief minister, is not solved and the killers can get by, just think about what can happen to an ordinary person. We need to find a solution. Now, shortly after this, a few months after my father's death, on September 3rd, we discovered that one Mr. Sunitha Reddy had died. Okay. Now, this Sunitha Reddy happens to be a relative of another